Good day, kids. It's Miss Hope. I hope we're staying safe at home. Okay, before we go to what we have for today, I would like us to briefly remind ourselves of the previous lesson on transitive verb. We said the transitive verb is a verb that needs an object to form a complete sentence. We went forward also to talk about the subject, the verb, and the object. We said the transitive verb has a subject, a verb, and an object. Okay, and we said the subject is what is performing the action, the verb is the action in the sentence, and the object is what is receiving the action in the sentence. We'll have an example. Jack rode his bike to the store. Jack is the subject, rode is the verb, and bike is the object, and the object is answering to what Jack rode on. Okay, we'll go to what we have for today, straightforward. And our topic for today is intransitive verb. Now, what is an intransitive verb? An intransitive verb is a verb that do not need an object to form a complete sentence. It doesn't need an object. It doesn't need what is receiving the action in the sentence, so to make a complete sentence. So an intransitive verb is a verb that do not need an object to form a complete sentence. Now, if a phrase follows the verb, it will not answer to who or what. It will not answer to who or what. Rather, it answers to when, where, how, and why. Don't forget this. We said intransitive verb answers to when, where, how, and why. Unlike that of transitive verb that answers to what or how. Do we get it? Sorry, what or who. Now let's look at an example. Jacob overslept. Jacob overslept. There is no object in this sentence, yet it is a complete sentence. Jacob is the subject, overslept is the intransitive verb because there is no what object. The next is Jacob overslept this morning. Jacob overslept this morning. This morning is a phrase. This morning is a phrase, and it tells us when Jacob overslept this morning. Jacob overslept this morning. Okay, let's move on to the next. The dog barked. The dog barked. The dog did not bark at anything in this sentence, so there is no object. So we just say this is an intransitive what? Verb. The dog is the subject. Bark is the intransitive verb. Okay, the next is the dog barked loudly. The dog barked loudly. Loudly there tells us how the dog barked. So this also is an intransitive verb. Okay, the next we have is the ball bounced. The ball bounced. The ball bounced. The ball bounced. The ball is the subject, bounce is the verb. So there is no object in this sentence. So we say this is an intransitive verb. The ball bounced to the ground. The ball bounced to the ground. To the ground is the phrase, and it answers to where the ball bounced on. Okay, I hope we're getting this, kids. Good. Now let's take note. Sentences with intransitive verb we make sense with or without a direct object. We looked at some example. We said the dog barked. The dog barked. That's a complete sentence, even if there is no what? Object. So sentences with intransitive verb will make sense with or without a direct object. Okay, some verbs are transitive and intransitive. So depending on the way we use it, depending on the way it is used, some verbs can be transitive and intransitive. Now we're going to be looking at some examples, one or two examples, to see what we're talking about here, that verbs can be transitive and intransitive. Okay, let's go over to the next slide. The girl laughed. The girl laughed. This is the first sentence. There is no object here, so we can say this is an intransitive verb. There is no object in that sentence, and yet it's also a complete sentence. Okay, the next is the girl laughed a cheerful laugh at the clown. The girl laughed a cheerful laugh at the clown. The girl is the subject. Laugh is the verb. The clown is the object. So cheerful laugh tells us what kind of laugh. What kind of laugh. So the girl laughed a cheerful laugh is a transitive verb. The next we have there is the boy mopped. The boy mopped. Mopped what? So this does not answer to what. The boy mopped. There is no object, so we say it is an intransitive verb. The next we have there says the boy mopped the floor. The boy mopped the floor. The boy is the subject, mopped is the verb, the floor is the object. So the floor answers to what was mopped. The boy mopped the floor. Okay. So thank you very much, kids. I hope we learned something new, and please do not forget to attempt your quiz because it is very important. Okay, thank you very much for your time. See you next time in our next lesson.